just free it up. Well, I've never had one of these apart, so this will be a challenging tool for me. And I can use these. Don't use them very often. Whoa. I probably use one of these at work twice a year. What the heck is wrong with this thing? Did I break my vise already? I think I broke my vise. Well, there it goes. I might have to work on my vise. Anyways, don't use these very often. We do have a pipe fitter that works for our shop. He does a lot of that. So I don't have to do that much. But just having one around the house come in handy. You guys probably laugh at me, but you'd be surprised what you can use these for. You get a piece of pipe, you need to cut a fence pipe on your fence line or something. Comes in handy. All right, well, let's end this part here, and when I get back, we'll try to take it apart. Well, guys, I've never had one of these apart. And I'm thinking you've got to have these wheels out to get this far enough down to slide this out. So my hammer, I like this hammer. It actually works really well. Whoa. Well, that pin comes out pretty easy. Cool. Well, bottom out my chisel, my punch. Oh no, it came out. Just have to clean that up a little bit. Oh, it's got a clip on the end of it. Ah. Okay. Like I said, I've never had one of these apart, so I don't know what one of these costs, but it's not free. I paid $25 for the whole package deal, and it was rusted, it was solid, so I think kind of threw it in at the end. Oh, there goes that one. Okay, these wheels should just come out. There we go. Well, I got it too far up there. Don't use these. I say I don't use these. I haven't used one in probably, I don't know, 8 years, 10 years. Just don't use them very often. But I don't have one at home. I actually got 2 of these now. I got one, I think both of them are about the same. I'll take one back to work, and then I'm gonna leave one here at the house. These are actually in really good shape. They just corroded. Somebody left it in the back of a truck or something. Now, this should go all the way forward, I think. Physics says it does, just by looking at it. Let's see. Okay. Cool beans. I've got a parts washer. I rarely use a part washer unless I'm working on a motor of some kind. I'll run it through the part washer. Now this should unthread completely. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this body with that truck bed liner, just black. This powder coat, it's pretty tough. I have to give Ridgid credit on their powder coating because it's pretty good stuff. But once it starts chipping, you can't, you know, repair it. Number one, I don't have an oven here. Powder coating takes up, one, it takes up a lot of room, and two, powder coating's messy. Does work good. I have to give guys credit. I know somebody has a powder coating rig, and man, he does some good work. But you have to have the space for it. You have to have a spot. It's like painting a car. I don't know if you guys ever painted a car, but if you paint a car in a shop like this, it's not the paint that goes everywhere, it's the paint dust. You don't realize how much dust comes off the paint when you're painting a car. If you ever paint a car in a paint booth and you'll think, oh, there's no paint nowhere. No, you just don't understand. You paint it in an enclosed area, it goes everywhere. God, it was long threaded. All right, take that apart. Now I got to get the wheel, the cutting wheel out. Ooh. This one's in there. There it goes. You guys have no idea how this hammer, it has got definite head weight to it. It works so good. I'm glad I went ahead and fixed that hammer up. All right, take the wheel out. Ooh, yeah, that wheel's no good. It's got some nicks in it pretty bad. Well, that sucks. I have to buy a new wheel. Man, either the rust did that or they were just abusive to the cutting wheel. There's no way to fix that. All right, well, clean this up with some carburetor cleaner and then I'll hit it on the wire wheel and see what we get. All right, guys, I'm gonna fire up the wire wheel and turn the monster on and get to cleaning. I've got it pretty much wire brushed pretty good. I took it down all the way to find another one at work's got nicks on it where okay, let's see, goes like this, dummy. Well, maybe. I don't remember. Okay, think about this, stupid. Think. It's got to go all the way up and in. There you go. Okay. I'm going to polish them, but I got a nick somewhere. I saw it earlier. So, okay, there's a pretty good little nick right there. I'm going to clean that up with a file. And then I'm going to polish these. Okay, pretty sure there was a nick on one of these. Okay, that's casting. There's a nick there. And there's a nick right there. So clean that up with a file, and I'm going to polish these edges right here, down in here to where they slide real good. And then just put a light coat of oil on it when I'm done. I'm not going to paint these parts here where this rides, and I'll polish this part here. That should make this thing work optimal, the best I can. And the only thing I got to do is I got to get a wire brush or maybe some steel wool on a drill bit and just run it down in there and clean that part of it up. This looks like this part is blued and this is blued. The knurling, there's no dents, no nicks or nothing in the knurling. It's clean. I'll polish the handle, clean it up real good, but that's all I'm going to do. I believe there's a ball bearing. Yeah, there's a pin right there. Down in there, that's where this rides, like that. I put a little grease on that just to keep it. See how that rides in there. Trying to show you guys in the camera, sorry. That rides in there. Put a little dab of grease on that when I put it back together. Alright, let's I'll show a little polishing here in a little bit and see where we go from there. Just cut the end off a brush from Harbor Freight, put it in my drill. Broke the end off. Done that before. Let's see what else I got here. Just use a bristle brush now just to actually turned out pretty good. The inside of that looks really good. Get all the rust out of it. Most of it's just surface rust. Clean the threads up real good. There we go. That ought to work pretty good. Just show it literally just spins. Needs a little oil in on the inside, but I'm leaving it dry because I've got to still finish polishing and stuff. But yeah, it spins so easily. That's what I wanted. Check that out. I wish I could get the one at work to do this. I'm probably have to clean it too. Anyways, just wanted to show you reason I did that, clean the threads and down the inside. All right, now I'm gonna try, I've done this before with this cleaner wax. I don't want to get real aggressive. I just lightly touch this with the file. If you can see, I just lightly went over the top of it. I just took any nicks or burrs that were on it on both sides, cleaned it up real good. Now, use the polishing wheel. First, I need some power. Kicks it up too much. What I need to do, I need to clean my table off, so what I need to do, slide some of this down in there. A little wax down in there. Just going to polish the edge just enough to make it look pretty. Don't need much. I don't know if you can tell, but I can. Should be able to tell quite a bit when it's running on the rail here. I don't know if I'm getting in camera or not, sorry. Pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm eating this wheel up when I jump off of it. Probably would have worked just fine the way it was, but I want it to work better. Let's see what we get. Oh, you guys have no idea. That's the way it's supposed to work. Easily. I can't say it, stupid word. Check that out. That is way good. Oh, I like that. I think I'm going to polish it just a little bit more on the inside. Now what I got to do is be careful when I go to paint. I'm going to have to tape some of this off. So, yeah, I'll tape some of it off so I don't get paint on the rail, because that just slides way too good. That's probably the way it should come from the factory, and it doesn't. I've got one similar to this at work. I've been there 33 years, and when I got there it was old. So this thing ought to work really cool, really good. Alright, yeah, I'll tape it off now. Show the end when I paint it. I think what I'm going to do is paint everything black. I don't know what I'm going to do in the Ridgid part. Don't know yet. Might be forging. Don't have anything smaller to get down in there. All right, let's see where we go from here. Well, I got the, it's been a couple days I've been working, so just got home from work. Been a couple days. I painted these with that truck bed liner material. I think I'm gonna touch up the red. Yeah, black. Boy, that black's got a kind of a grit to it. It's gonna this is gonna hold up real well, I think. I wish I could powder coat. I know powder coat stands up real well, but you have to have the oven. You have to have the facility. You really need an area dedicated just to powder coating, and I don't want to waste that much in my shop for, you know, for the powder coating. One, powder coating is it's a learning curve. I know it's not easy to do, and I don't want to spend. You can spend a lot of money on powder coating, especially. You don't do a lot of it, or if you're not going to try to get into it as a hobby to make money, because I know people, you know, do them coffee mugs and things like that, and I use my tools. I don't mind if my tools get scratched up and beat up a little bit. I can clean them off. I don't mind. That doesn't bother me. But I think if I had to powder coat them and sit there and bake them, and then I said if you had the facility, it'd be okay. But I use my tools quite a bit. And it don't bother me to redo them. I take this off well. I took my time, and I left the edges on the slide on this to where I don't know what the body would slide up and down. I'll show you when I get it put together, but it's actually stands up pretty good. You can see the grid on there. Ah, battery's dying on me. Wouldn't you know it? Let me get another battery. All right. Let's see if I can get a little of this paint. I'm almost out of this paint, and I didn't realize it. Just going to touch up the numbers, fill in, make them stand out a little bit. I spray paint in the bottom of a 7-Up can. And then I don't know, like I said, it probably doesn't really, I'm just doing it. I could have left the tool the way it was, it'd have been just fine, but you know, I like nice tools, look nice. Definitely know it's mine if I take it to the shop. I hope that stands out. Can't see how that comes out on camera. The Ridgid, I couldn't get all the paint out of it. I just brighten it up. That's all I'm going to do. Just want to make it look nice. Guess I'm repeating myself here. And then I'll come back and polish. I've already polished this, probably the most I'm going to. I think what I'm going to need to do is just put some cleaner wax on this shiny part of the metal. Just a little bit of touch. I'm glad I got a steady hand. I don't see how it'd be hard to do with not being able to steady yourself. Guess I'm lucky with I'm still a little young enough to be able to do this. Sorry. I don't know if I'll show this in the video or not. You guys probably don't care about this kind of stuff, but I just usually when I do something like this, I use spray paint, spray it in a Mountain Dew can, bottom half of a Mountain Dew can. I hope you guys can see that. And that paint will harden really well in there. I don't think it'll it looks really good. Alright, take a little lacquer thinner and clean my brush. Those kind of brushes last forever. So when I put this back together, I'm having a hard time finding a cutting wheel. The cutting wheel on this thing was beat up really bad. So, I mean, it is rusted. You know what? Take these. Made sure to keep my threads clean. I didn't want debris from that paint down in there. Had the same problem where I had with, I don't know if I'll post that video or not yet, but that pipe vise, table pipe vise, I painted, and after I painted it, tolerances were too tight on it. I don't know if you can hear it, but it kind of sounds like sandpaper. It's actually got a pretty good grit to it. And you're not going to lose that barehanded. Alright guys, I'll hopefully tomorrow, I got one more day of work and I've got to run to town tomorrow. Maybe I can get a cutting wheel tomorrow, and then I can put this thing together and see what it looks like all total together. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if I can put this thing back together, if I can remember how. Oh, I forgot my grease and my oil. Hang on. Alright, now, let's see if I can put this thing back together if I remember how. That was the old cutting wheel, if you guys can see and that's the new cutting wheel. and it is a Ridgid FM 514. But anyways, that one's seen some better life. For the life of me, remember how to put this thing back together. Trying to remember what to put together first. Okay, if I put this on, oh, I can't put the rollers on, can't put the cutter. So I'll show you, sorry. Slides on. What the heck? Why doesn't it go in? Got a burr or something? How can I have a burr? I took them all off, I thought. Is it the paint or is it tape? Huh, must have been a piece of tape. Okay, maybe I screwed up by cleaning it so much. Oh heck, can't get it together. I think I got some more tape to take off. I think I got some tape down in there. I do. Well, shoot. Yep. Well, that sucks. Yep. Well, I missed that. Well, goes to say that truck bed coating's pretty good, actually. It covers good now. I didn't even notice that. Well, heck. You know, it's been over a week since I worked on this, between work. Alright, what did I do here? Yep. Well, that stinks. I'll show this in the video. I don't mind showing me screwing up. Everybody publishes these videos and they're so perfect, they never make a mistake. Plus, I use my tools. I don't make artwork. Some of these guys have these videos. I mean, I have to give them credit. They're beautiful stuff they do, but I would be afraid to use some of their what they recondition or rebuild or restore, whatever you want to call it. I use my tools, make a living with them. Can't I have maybe a couple trophy tools that I think I probably use all of them. Yeah, I pretty much use all my tools, I think. I've said this before, when I was a kid, the first vehicle I ever owned was a 49 Ford pickup with a flathead 6, granny 4-speed. You're always working on an old truck like that. I bought that in 1978. If you ever look up, if you want to know what a kingpin is, look up what a kingpin is. We had to beat those things out of that truck front end. All right. My dummy self left the tape in there, so now it should go. Okay. Hope you guys can see. I'm trying to show you my screw up. What I did is I got it, the wheel wasn't. It's dropped down and now I pinched it. It's in a bind. There do here. If my wife was here, I'd have her help me. There it goes. Pair of pliers. Of course, I'm not near my bench. There we go. It just, the pin goes through. It's got a keeper on the other end. All right, now the wheels. Same here, I'll put a little, just a slight little bit of grease on that. Now that I know these come apart and can be cleaned pretty easily, I'll make sure the one at work, I got 2 of these now. I'm gonna take one to work, keep one here at the house. Like I said, this is kind of free. He threw it in with the other tools I bought, so I don't think I really have anything to speak of in this. There we go. There's one roller in. Rolls good. I don't even have a piece of pipe, or I'd test it on a piece of pipe. Another little bit of grease. I didn't polish the wheels. I mean, I didn't go all overboard on this because I'm going to use it at work. Oh, I screwed up. I damn sure did screw up. Oh, I can't believe it. You got to put the handle on. Yeah, I screwed up. You got to put the handle on. I got to pull the wheels back out. Shoot. Oh well. Yep, screwed up. Instead of oil, I should have put grease on that. Put some of that 3-in-1. I knew I shouldn't have put that 3-in-1 on there. Anyways, that's the least of my problems. Now I got to beat this thing back out. Well, that sucks. Hey, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Oh well. Let's see here. Let's see if I can do this with this little punch here. Should. That really stinks. Did all that? Showed you guys. I'll put it in the video. I don't care. If you see me do it, maybe you guys won't do it. Further, a little further. Sorry if I don't get it in the video. It's hard to see what I'm doing and watch the video too, the screen. Well, a little bit more. A little bit more. Huh. That thing doesn't want to come out any further for some reason. Oh, well, shoot. I should have I only put 2 coats of that bed liner material on this. I should have put another coat. I thought about it. For some reason, that it won't come out that last bit. Come on, baby. There it goes. Okay. Now my dummy self can slide it out. Slide. Oh, I gotta go forward more. That stinks. Hang on. Now let's see if it'll go. It's gotta go way up forward. Yeah, somebody out there's yelling at me, has done this before. Well, I've never done this before, so. Never done this before, so. I'm gonna go ahead and put some grease on this. That oil sucks. I like this grease. I can't remember. I think it's Mobile. I thought it was Mystic, but I believe it's Mobile. I've been using it for years and years and years. Well, 33 years. Oh, that lots better. Lots better. Now, put the silly pins back in. No, wrong place, wrong place. Yeah, this is I made a video on these hammers. I like that hammer. I really use it a lot now. It is pretty good. There we go. There. All right, let me go back over to the other table. I want to throw a little polish on this. Be right back. All right, get a little wax on this. Yeah, wax helps just keep the dirt and grease off. Cleaned up a little bit. I'm not waxing the paint stuff. I got dirt on it already. Anyways, don't expect it to be, kept clean forever. If I take this to work, it gets used. Right now, we don't have any pipe work to do, but not long ago, the guys were cutting in a new, I believe it was condensate pump to one of the units. So, we could have used that for that. Well, that cleaned up pretty good right there. Yeah, I do like this cleaner wax. right, ladies and gentlemen, there is, here, wait a second, let's do something here. Make it show up real good. Look at there. Camera a little bit. Well, the camera's tight. Ridgid. Elyria, Ohio. It's got a patent number on it. It's a number 1. Oh, 1 to 2. Oh my goodness! Now it spins too easy. Yeah. Yeah, this slides real good now. You know what? I didn't think about it, but I could put a little bit of grease on that slide. Just on the edge there. Probably don't need it, but oh, that's smooth. I don't think it's supposed to be that smooth from the factory. I might have went overboard on getting it lit real nice. I'll use a little bit of grease on the edge there. So I've used these at work in the past, and I never really thought about taking one apart and cleaning it. And then when I bought this one at the pawn shop, it was locked up. Didn't think much about it, but what do you think of that? Nice little Ridgid tool. I don't know what these cost. One of the guys in the shop said they're like 150 bucks new. I haven't looked them up, I don't think. I didn't look at some of the used one I saw like $45 and things like that, and I thought that was kind of high. But I think I got $18 in a cutting wheel. I really don't have anything in this unit. I bought it with a bunch of other stuff, and it was locked up, it was frozen. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you ever used one of these, let me know. Like I said, don't use these very often. I got another one I'm going to rebuild. It's got 3 cutting wheels. From my understanding, one of the guys in the shop says he's a pipe fitter. He's a union guy. He said it's more. What's the term he used? I can't. It's better at cutting than the one with the one roller. It's more efficient, I guess. Anyways, I hope you guys like it. And like I said, I really do like this Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. I don't have the powder coating. I don't have the ability to have it here in my shop. Oops. I probably could, but it'd take up too much space. I don't want an oven. I don't want that much footprint. And I'm not going to add on to my shop anymore. I've got more than I need now, or what I need, I think. But this truck coating, it's durable. I kind of like it. I've done a couple of truck beds in the past before, and I do think next time I'm gonna put 3 or 4 coats on instead of 2. I think I just have 2 on this. It holds up pretty well. Can't remember what I did the other day with it, but anyways, if you're out and about and you want to try something just to clean something up and wire wheel something and just keep it from getting rusted, I think this stuff will work pretty good. I wouldn't recommend it on something that's, something you want to hang on a wall or something as a wall hanger, but if a good useful tool, something you want to use every day, I think that truck bed liner material will work really well. And like I said, nice little Ridgid tool. For free, let's say free. This is pretty much what it was. Anyways, I'm babbling again. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe if you like. Give me a thumbs up. And if you don't like what you see, tell me. I hate people that give me a thumbs down and don't tell me why. If I'm screwing something up, let me know. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Anyways, see y'all.